it's Regan. Welcome back to a very special episode of Cozy Up with Regan and friends, Maddie and Jaya.
Hey y'all.
And our little pumpkin, our little favorite little girl. Obviously, Halloween is tomorrow, so we had to get festive and on theme. So I am hopefully clearly an astronaut.
I am Gru from Despicable Me. I'm a bee.
A little bee.
I'm a bee.
And like I said, Chini is a little pumpkin. I'm going to move this. I don't know if you can really hear me all that well through my helmet.
No, you can. Your mouth's out, so you're good.
Yeah, okay. Okay, we're going to start with a little game, and then we're going to go into some spooky personal stories. But we're going to start with a game called Would You Survive? And you're supposed to be like, I'm going to say a scenario, and you're supposed to say, like, how you would survive.
Okay.
But I think you can just say how you would respond, and we'll just go from there for conversation purposes. So they're spooky. They gave me the heebie-jeebies when I started thinking of them. Okay? Okay.
Do you want the AC off?
Yeah, I do. It'll be fine, but hold on.
Chini wants to know a question. Chini, you are my little baby. This is a big pumpkin. She's the great pumpkin from Charlie Brown. The big pumpkin.
Okay, it's okay if the AC's on for a little bit. Do it with the other hands. People can see what you're doing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, how the heck am I supposed to even...
Refreshing.
Very mucho.
Very nice.
Very, very nice. All right, so we're going to play a game called Would You Survive? You can either say what you would do, or you can just... sorry, I got something in my eye. Or you can just say, react to what I'm saying.
Okay.
Goodbye, Chini.
Bye, Chini. Love you.
Oh, you're just going to stay right there?
She did not like.
Okay, so what would you do, or would you survive in this situation? The power goes out while you're home alone, and Alexa whispers, run.
First of all, you guys both know that I hate being home alone. Bad. And not only that, my dad bought me a super nice Alexa, and I literally unplugged it years ago, and I don't even know where it's at now.
So Alexa's kind of pose an issue of...
Do we don't have any here.
No, I used to have...
I swear somebody had a dot at one point.
I used to have a dot, but it's just like, I don't like the aspect of like, I know it's listening. And I know these are listening.
Yeah.
But like an Alexa is just, and I don't like when it talks randomly.
No.
Like sometimes my speaker will even talk sometimes.
If it's like low battery or what?
I don't know. It'll just start
What's the
talking.
speaker gonna say?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's a no-go for me.
But truthfully, yeah.
I'm leaving the house. I'm getting him. I would rather sleep in my car than sleep in the house with no power and Alexa's talking.
Yeah, I know. Alexa's creep me out.
The power goes out. Alexa says run. Where would you run to?
I'm getting and going.
I'm running down the street.
But then it's like, when do you come back?
Like out.
Whenever somebody comes home. Whenever I cannot
What
be
if we're
alone.
What if we're all like chilling? Power goes out. Alexa says run.
Well, then we have to make a group decision. We either all stand down and we go against this thing, or
But what possibly is more of a threat in the house than it would be wouldn't be more of a threat?
I don't know. I'm just saying that's spooky. Power goes out. Also, why is Alexa still working if she's not plugged in?
No, literally.
Yeah.
That's
the issue.
dirty part. I'm out of here.
Yeah, I'm out of there.
For free.
All right. I brought this one up when we were prepping. Pizza delivery guy shows up, knows our names. We don't know him, nor did we order pizza.
See, then I'm like,
Guy shows up, he's like, Jaya, Maddie, and Regan, here's your pepperoni pizza.
I'm first assuming that somebody's setting us up. Somebody that is close to us, who knows our address, knows that we are just a bunch of scaredy cats and is going to try and scare us. But my immediate thing is that, like, y'all keep him, like, at the door. I go to the kitchen and I get the knife and then I threaten him.
Okay. That's a good plan.
You don't know if the pizza is like the setup or the guy is the setup. So
I'm not eating the pizza.
I'm
definitely
definitely not eating the pizza.
No.
You want to almost be like, if the pizza's a setup, almost like take it in, let him leave, and then like throw the pizza immediately out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm scared though.
No, I even
I'm not
scared, like, in DoorDash, like, I'm like, did my DoorDasher, like, put drugs in my food, or...
No, I do. It's like, it's not, like, sealed. I get really weird at airports. That's, like, my recent thing is, like,
really?
When I buy a bottle of water, if you notice, now you're probably going to start looking, none of them have, like, a safety seal. Like, you think they do because you're just used to, like, popping it open, or you don't think about it and you just assume that at some point you took off a safety seal. But, like, I think maybe a couple times ago when I flew, I, like, got a water, and it was, like, one of those, maybe it's a smart water, so you, like, pop the top open. Yeah. And I noticed, like, there was nothing I had to, like, peel off.
Oh.
And I was, like, so weirded out because I was, like, there's no safety seal. So then I just threw that away. And then I went and bought another one, and I, like, kind of dug through, and none of them had a safety seal. And then when I just flew home a couple weeks ago, same thing. I bought a water and then I like popped it open and I was like, there was no resistance, no safety seal. So I'm like, is this just open? And I threw it away.
Yeah.
So I just like, I know nobody's doing anything, but I'm also just like, why is there no seal on these waters?
No, I'm not like...
Because like any, like a soda, a Powerade or whatever, like you obviously crack it and you know that it's whatever. But these waters don't have, like today I bought a water yesterday and you peel that little thing off and then you pop it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, one time I got a Snapple and it didn't have the... And I was like, oh, somebody tampered with it.
So I'm like, I just like, especially in the days of fentanyl, I don't know how that works.
Yeah.
I don't know how all that works, but I'm just like, nah, I'm okay.
I'm cool off that. Yeah. Not even taking the chance.
Okay, this is like one of my biggest fears.
Oh, no.
You see someone standing across the street staring at your window every night for a week.
See, I look out my windows every night, specifically my bathroom window, because I can see the street from my bathroom window and my like bedroom window, and I like, especially if I'm like for an odd reason like home alone or it's super late, I look outside and I'm like, why am I looking outside?
Because what would you do if you saw something? That's like my biggest fear.
No.
I do also look out, but I'm like, what if I do see something?
That's what I'm saying.
It's not easy for us in this house to look up front, though.
No, it's not, unless you're in Jay's room.
Yeah, unless you're in my room.
Yeah.
I get like a perfect shot to the street, and like I can even see when you pull in a driveway. I can't see when Regan pulls in the driveway, but I can see when you are, and I can see the road. But like we were just talking earlier when you were like outside working, I was like, I would hate having it in your room because you have like those open windows that directly are outside.
Mm-hmm.
So like I would have the curtain shut like all times of the day. Like I am like so scared of somebody being like ground level. Like if somebody wanted to break into my room, they would have to like get a ladder, get on the roof, like do a whole sheboing.
Mm-hmm.
But if somebody wanted to get in your room, I quite
keep the detail minimal. Yeah.
But like I'm just saying like it's easier.
Sure.
Because it's ground level.
Yeah, it's scary. I was the same way at my apartment. I was on ground level at both of my apartments, and I was always petrified that somebody was going to, like, look in my window. Or
yeah.
Be outside.
Yeah.
So.
I know. I don't get worried about it. What's supposed to happen will happen.
You said you saw a shadow.
Yeah.
Scary.
I told her about it because this question prompted it.
Yeah.
I said not to tell her.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
You guys are fake.
It was weeks. Not fake. You don't want to know. You literally
suspicious activity going on in our household.
You said you literally wouldn't want it to know.
I have anxiety about like being home alone and stuff like that. So like,
yeah, you're right.
Since nothing came of it.
Yeah, there was nothing. We were chilling.
A point to.
Where was I?
You were upstairs in bed already. Anyway, okay, we've talked about this before. I know we talked about this when we lived with Lauren. I don't know if you were at the house, but Wi-Fi goes out permanently. Civilization starts to collapse. You have 24 hours.
So I actually just saw a TikTok on this, and it talks about how the first thing everybody, like the first day, everyone's going to be full of hope. They're, it'll come back on, it'll come back on, it'll come back on. The second day, you are running out of hope or whatever, but the first day, what you're supposed to do is get everything that holds water and put water in it. So like flower vases, all your cups, everything, because after like a day or two, the water pressure doesn't work anymore. So you don't have any water. And the next thing you're supposed to do is like take rations of your food and be like, because gas stations don't work. Our original theory was to drive home to North Dakota.
Yeah, we were going to fill up large Tupperwares with gas and then like seal them, and we were gonna like get some kind of siphon to like pour them into our gas tank whenever we need it. And we weren't gonna take my car because I get the lowest gas mileage. We were gonna take Maddie or Lauren's car.
Yeah.
Because we could have made it at least through the mountains out of Arizona on a tank.
Yeah.
And then fill up like one more time, get past Denver, one more time, almost get home, and then at that point it's like, well, you're in like safe country.
It's just like the thing is that like one, you would need to have had the gas prior to this outage. So you would need to be like saving up over time. And then two, the drive back to North, because I agree. I even told my dad this one time when like there was like a conspiracy that like FEMA was gonna do like a test thing because like something was about to happen or whatever on our phones. And I was like, hey, like, I'm sorry, Dad, I'm not coming to Spokane. Like, I'm going to North Dakota. Like, that's where you're gonna survive. It's just open field and the population is low. So, but like if we were to go to North Dakota, we would have to take like all back roads because like you can't drive through the major cities. You can't go through Albuquerque because it's a major city. You can't drive through Denver. It's a major city. You're going to get messed up in traffic. Like we are going to have to get a physical, we need to get a physical map up in here. Like somebody's got to have one. I mean, then we got to take the back roads.
Right now, we would have to stay here because we don't have enough gas and we don't have a map to get back home to North Dakota.
Terry's got a full tank right now. Filled her up yesterday.
Yeah.
But if it were to happen right now and we don't have like the gas and the means to like make it home, you're supposed to like fill everything with water.
Yeah.
Eat your perishable food first, and then from there you can boil the water, which we have a grill, but
I don't know if there's even any propane in that dog.
And then you're supposed to,
I guess, yeah, we could boil it on the propane.
and then you're supposed to save like rice and all that stuff for like,
We got plenty of that.
Hear me out. Now they have like these like pouches or like these pills that make like dirty water clean drinking water. You know
Like the life straws.
Yeah, and we got a pool, so like we can build it.
Do you think it's the same? Like if we put a life straw in our pool, do you think
Yeah,
it would truly make it safe?
yeah.
maybe not for a long time. Maybe like right away the chlorine to be filtered out, but those life straws can't be like,
Or if we wait long enough, the chlorine does expire. That's why they come every week.
yeah.
True.
So maybe if we waited long enough, then the life straw would actually be like somewhat useful because a lot of the chemicals have evaporated.
True, but then there's like we're in an apocalypse, so like there's probably chemicals out in the air. Like there's like people doing like throwing weird things in the air, like gas, and like you don't even want to step outside at that point.
No,
So it's just like it's like a lose-lose situation.
it's like if that's truly how the world is, like is it really even worth it to be like, I don't know, like I'm not saying like I'm gonna give up, but like do you really like fight through it? Because like if that's just how it is, then like life just sucks already and you might as well accept the loss.
Yeah, you need to watch The Walking Dead.
Never seen ya.
Oh, it's good. But they like really go through it. And I question it too. Like, there's another conversation. Out of the three of us, zombie apocalypse, who's going first and who's surviving?
I think you're surviving.
You think I'm surviving?
I just feel like you're the scrappiest out of all of us. I don't say I'm scrappy.
I think when I'm...
I don't think Yanni's...
Tactical and logical.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think she's not scrappy, so she might survive in a different way.
I think you're a prepper. I don't know what you are, but I'm the one that thinks best on their feet. Like, if I am under pressure, I'm going to think of the best possible solution. I may not have prepared for it, but I'm going to figure it out. But you're like, you have been like, if it were to happen, you're like, okay, I prepared for this moment. I got this, and then we're going to do this, and then it's going to work out. Me, I haven't prepped, but I know that when it comes down to the nitty gritty, I'm going to find a way. I think you would have... you would like mentally like be like, I don't know what I'm doing. I need to. Like,
I think I would just take the L.
Yeah, I think you're taking the L first.
For sure.
I think ultimately, Maddie probably will take it because she's gonna come up with some crazy solution.
But I would share that solution is the thing.
Yeah,
I feel like we'd all be going down at the same time. Because if we're in this house and we decide together, like, okay, it's not making sense for us to drive across the country. It's not safe. We don't have the gas. We don't have the map. We have to stay here. Yeah. We're sharing water.
Bunker down.
Sharing food. We're sharing whatever. And then, like, it gets to it. It's out.
Yeah.
Starving. Yeah. I'm not eating one of you guys, so.
We're eating Ivy first.
No. Because we've always said, what's it going to do? Give us an extra day or two and we ate our freaking dog?
And then what?
Well, it's like we're already going to probably die, so we might as well not kill the dog.
And then, but she's going to die too.
Well, we don't need to eat her. When she dies, then we can cook her.
Okay, well, hear me out. Imagine, like, you have, like, 2 days to survive, and then it's, like, on that 3rd day, everything's fine again.
I think I can go without food for 2 days. You can go without food for, like, 11.
No, for sure, but once that 12th day comes around and we got no food...
Well, we have so much food in the house.
But I'm saying, if it
whatever.
came down to it, somebody's got to get
I think I'll be fine. Whatever. Moving on.
But I think it's just a reasonable choice. If we had a cat, obviously the cat's going first. I would never choose to want to eat a dog.
It would take us a while to get through. I mean, like,
no, we do have a ton of food.
Just so we'd eat
we have
stuff.
We have enough to hold us off for a really long time.
No, we do.
Because all you would need is like a bobo a day. Like, it would suck, but like some kind of food and water. Water is more important.
Yeah.
So if we can't drink our pool water, then
make a fire in the backyard.
Yeah.
To cook things.
To make a fire in the house.
All right, moving on. This one's freaky.
See, these things scare me, guys. Okay.
You check your camera roll, and there's a new photo of you, and there's new photos of you sleeping. First, I'm asking you guys just to double check. Then I'm scared. There was another prompt that said, like, you check your camera roll, and there's a video of you sleeping from the outside of your window.
So somebody, like, airdropped it.
Yeah. Oh, both give me the heebie-jeebies.
No, that. See, I'm scared, guys.
It's
now
spooky time. We can have a slumber party.
Girl, I literally went to one haunted house my entire life, and I cried the whole time.
Well, you want to do the Halloween episode?
No, yeah, for sure.
Okay, what are you doing? Like, there's not really anything you can do, but holy shit, am I spooked?
I wonder if,
it's like you don't go to the police.
There's nothing you can do.
No, exactly.
It doesn't help to even, like, look into the picture at, like, what time or
I'm deleting it
because it has to be taken.
I'm never the same. That's all I can say.
I'm deleting it, and I am never opening my window ever.
We're getting our cameras back up in order to see who's in and out of this, John.
Yeah, they are up in order.
They are.
Next. That one was just more to get your feelings kind of spooked.
Yeah, I've been spooked since zombie apocalypse.
Okay. This is also one of my biggest fears.
Oh my God.
Your Uber driver keeps taking the wrong turn. You realize you're driving in circles or towards a location you don't know.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm on the phone. This gun in my purse is so heavy.
Yeah, something like that. No, I genuinely, I have this fear all the time. That's why.
No, I get freaked out.
Only take Lyft because Uber drivers are not background checked, but Lyft drivers are.
And don't take the lowest Lyft level. You get some scary drivers.
Well,
just like truly,
40 minutes plus.
I'm not saying that a Lyft Black or a Lyft Comfort can't also be just as creepy. Anybody can be creepy, but it does give me a slight peace of mind knowing it's not bottom of the barrel. They need their oil change, their tire pressure, their gas, they're
clearly a decent human if they have this nice vehicle.
Yeah. So there is kind of a reason why I lift the way I lift, especially after that. Well, that one experience truly scarred me.
On my birthday. Don't do this, Gyro.
Don't do this, Gyro. But no, back to that prompt. It was a girl in Miami, and this Uber driver was taking her to the airport, and she didn't say she was going to the airport. She's going to the cargo spot of an airport, as if they were going to throw her in a cargo plane and ship her off to who knows where. It was a news article. I saw it on TikTok. We hear stories of that all the time, and you just have to jump out of the car at that point.
Call 911.
It's
you just have to tuck and roll.
Sometimes you can't jump out of the car if they have a child box.
Yeah,
that also.
Call 911.
Yeah, and then what are you gonna do? Even if you have a pocket knife or spray, if you harm him, then you're likely to get in a car crash.
But also calling 911, what are you gonna do? Audibly say hey, this man, and then what? He's probably gonna kill you or do something weird before
yeah,
anything.
give you gas and like gas you until you fall asleep.
I don't know.
I know. It's like my worst nightmare.
Yeah, and like and especially us being so close to the border in Arizona, like I get spooked about that so often too. Like, okay, well now the cartel's got me, and that's scary.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
It's like the world is so unsafe.
Yeah, you just hope for the best. That's all you can do.
Yeah. I gotta take a Uber to Sky Harbor here in a couple weeks because my flight's at 7 a.m. and I'm not looking forward to it. But
don't park at the airport. That's for danger.
I'm not parking my car.
Why don't you park at Regan's and Uber from there?
I mean,
like you usually
Uber is an Uber.
Well, yeah, but that's like significantly less.
No, true. I mean, I probably
live here anymore, right?
No, she does.
Oh,
yeah. No, she lives here.
Your ex texts, "I miss you," but he's been dead for 2 years. That doesn't like really freak me out because like what if
phone numbers
it's recycled?
Yeah.
But how do they know to say "I miss you"?
True. Like what are the chances?
You don't just text a random number, "I miss you."
And how often do people like recycle their numbers? Like I'm pretty sure my mom still has my grandpa's number hooked up to my grandpa's phone.
Yeah, like
at what point do they disconnect?
No, yeah, I don't know.
I think they disconnect and then they have to be like in like lull for a few years.
Yeah.
I got a number from a woman named Alyssa, and they always call me looking for, like, still to this day, and I've had it since like 5th grade.
Oh.
Yeah, I've had my number since 5th grade.
Debts she needs to pay.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Calling me for it, yeah. And I'd be like a little like preteen. They'd be like, "Is this Alyssa?" No.
So weird.
Hang it up.
All right, that might have been most of them. Does anyone else have a spooky? Oh, this one. You hear laughing in the closet. That's it.
Definitely not. I'm literally definitely not opening the closet. I'm getting out of here.
Yeah.
I'm telling you guys, you don't understand. You want to see me run? I'm gone.
No, okay, that's what I said. There was a prompt I had earlier where it was like, there's a sound downstairs. And I was like, I'm staying in my room and you're going out and checking.
I'm not checking it.
No,
but I'm out of here.
Yeah.
So that means you would therefore have to leave.
Yeah, but I'm not checking it out.
No, but you like do. Like you're the one who does. You're the one with the bat. You're the one with the strength. You're the one with the person.
That's if something's like immediately
That is if we're hearing some like and up the stairs like and something's like coming for us.
Oh, then you go out?
Then I'm like, clearly there's something going on.
There's fight or flight.
Bitch,
Oh, see, no. In that case, I'm definitely. If you see you hear someone actively walking up the stairs, you're gonna open that door and say like, "What's going on?"
I do have an escape plan at the house though. Out of my room.
The roof.
Yeah, I'm getting out my window onto the roof. I'm climbing through the other side, and then I'm jumping on Terry out of there.
Mm.
But I keep my keys upstairs now with me.
Oh, so you're prepared.
Yeah.
And you guys always make fun of me for locking my door, but at the end of the day,
Well, yeah, they're getting you first.
not if my door's locked. If they're in a frenzy, they're like, locked door, moving on.
I don't like locking my door ever since I had a panic attack because I'm like, what if they need to get in because I'm like, screaming?
Busted down.
Yeah.
But no. There's reasons for everything.
There's so many just random doors we have that like they don't know what's what.
No.
Like you open this and boom, it's a closet. Boom, you open that one, laundry. Boom, bathroom. Boom, bunk bed. Boom, boom.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
It's like nobody's gonna know.
No. Not at all.
God, this shit's freaking me the.
All right. Well, that was all my prompts.
Okay,
So now,
I think we're safe.
I think we're fine.
like what?
I'm saying, like, we handled it all well. We're all safe.
Yeah, we're all safe. We're all gonna find our way, and at the end of the day, God's got us.
We're gonna live.
Amen. All right. So to keep on this week's theme of spooky, scary. Stop. That's crazy. Look at the camera. Look at the camera.
His nose is hurting me.
But you can take it off.
I can't.
You can.
Underneath my cap.
Well, that was your first mistake.
But
It's not, though.
It is though.
Not really. Just put it on your forehead.
Chin. There you go. Yeah.
No, that looks crazy. That looks. Put it on your forehead or something.
I'm just like, guys, it literally hurts.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, to keep on theme of the spooky scaries, my favorite emblem or icon of Halloween is either it's not a bat. What was it? Okay, well, I like ghosts. I don't know what I was going to say. I really like ghosts. Okay? Little ghosties.
Yeah.
So, since we're three gals and it's spooky season, let's talk about our spooky times. I don't know how to word this. you know what I'm trying to say.
Okay, yeah. Let's talk about, like, since we're in spooky season and Regan loves a ghost, let's talk about our ghosted stories. Whether we've done the ghosting or I've done the ghosting, you've done it. We've been ghosted. Any of the ghosts, we should elaborate.
Okay, so we're telling a story on we're ghosted.
Or did the ghosting. Let's do if we've been ghosted. Raise your hand if you've been ghosted before. See, I had to think about it too, and then I like really had to.
You have
really
one
think about it,
And then he texted me.
When?
Who are you thinking about?
The one that was like you were really excited about.
big boy.
Big boy.
The ghost. He texted me 2 weeks later and said he was sorry.
Okay, well, 2 weeks is crazy. You were ghosted.
Guess, yeah.
You were ghosted.
Yeah.
Okay. Who wants to start?
I'll go.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna.
Say it's scary.
Okay, so.
Flashlight on the face.
All right, the guy.
Oh, yeah, you gotta do your voice. Come on.
I can't. I've been trying to practice all day.
You gotta do it a little bit.
All right, so I'm gonna name this fellow Jerry. So Jerry is the man in question. Jerry and I can't do it forever. So Jerry and I'm acting like I have glasses on because I always have my.
You could literally take it off. Come here. I can see where it's. There you go.
Okay, so Jerry is the man in question. It's not his real name, but we're just gonna say it's Jerry. So Jerry and I, like, we were, like, talking for a cool minute, like, since I, like, had moved to Arizona, blah, 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 blah. And then, like, he didn't want a relationship, and I, like, kind of did, but I was, like, cool with, like, what we were doing, so I just, like, left it as that. So months and months and months go by, and we're, like, fine, right? Then out of nowhere, boom, nothing, crickets. And then like 2 weeks after that, I like look on Snapchat because he didn't have social media, but he had Snapchat. And like I look at his Snapchat, but it's like it's not in a bubble. It's in like when you add somebody, but they don't add you back or they delete you and they're like in a rectangle at the bottom. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And I see that and I see him and his ex-girlfriend. And I'm like, oh, that's suspicious. So you're weird. So then we just like never talk really. And then like fast forward like 9, 10, maybe a year later, he like is like, hey, like how are you, like we should hang out, like catch up. And I'm like so like just doing it for the plot. I'm like, you know what, screw it. Like I actually like kind of liked him, but just like my first mistake because like I deserve better, right? So we go to downtown Gilbert, we like go to the bar, we're like having drinks, we're talking, and he was like, I messed up so bad, whoopity whoop whoop whoop. And I'm like, yeah, like you did. And answer it.
Yeah.
Answer it. Speaker.
Okay. I will see you in a bit.
Yep.
Bye. My heart was fluttering.
What time is it?
5:30. Okay.
Oh. So you went downtown Gilbert.
Okay,
Yep.
so yeah, sorry for that quick interruption. Okay, so we went to downtown Gilbert, we got drinks, blah, 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 and he was like, I made a mistake, like, I'm so sorry, you're such a good person, like, whatever. I'm, like, talking to him about, like, how I got baptized and, like, my relationship with God now, and, like, I'm not gonna do the things that I once did in the past, like, I'm just, like, not trying to do that, like, I'm looking for something serious, like, I've grown, whatever. And he was like, no, like, I totally totally respect that. Like, I'm starting to go to church more and, like, blah, blah, blah. And, like, I have the same values as you and, like, I want the same thing. And then we sit and talk in my car for, like, an hour and a half, 2 hours. And then we're, like, we had agreed that we're going to, like, actually, like, try and, like, make it, like, something, like, build for something, you know? Next day, he texts me, we're fine. Next day, I said, hey, should we, like, get drinks? I have the receipts right here because I was, like, showing Regan. Let me see. I was like, hey, like, let's go get drinks, like, whatever. And he was like, yeah, let's do it. What time? I was like, I have Bible study, like, whatever. We'll do it at 8. And he was like, for sure, sounds good. And I was like, where do you want to go? Like, Tempe? You want to go to Gilbert again? And he said, I'm cool with Tempe. And I was like, okay, whatever. I said, all right, so where at? Didn't reply. I questioned it. Didn't reply. Then a couple hours later, I was like, all right, we'll just forget it since you seem busy. And I put it in quotes. And then that was on the 25th of June. And then on the 28th of June, I said, which is so crazy because I just, like, I never like to, like, beat it. And I was like, I'm so disappointed in you.
That's so crazy. Okay, Mom.
Well, how do you tell me all this shit and then do that? I'm fucking disappointed. I'm not pissed. I'm disappointed. And then July 9th, like, weeks later, I just said, are you okay? So I'm like, what happened to this man?
Did you Google his name?
Yeah, I have before, but there's nothing. All it
I was gonna say, sometimes I get worried, like,
car accident.
I don't care if you, like, ghost me or whatever, but, like,
yeah.
you know,
No, I do get
literally.
spooked.
Like,
Because
when
we're carrying
I Google
people.
his name, it just shows his, like, college roster photo.
His hodl.
Yeah. Not really. Yeah, like, it's just, like, roster photo. Because he doesn't have social media.
Mm-hmm. It's a blessing and a curse.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Jerry sucks.
Jerry sucks. All right. My guy, we call him Kanye Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
That's, don't ask.
Kanye.
It wasn't a very long, drawn-out situation, but we talked for a little bit. We met on Hinge, and then we went on a date, and it was very nice, and it was at, like, a nice place in, like, North Scottsdale, very,
Yeah.
you know, up my alley. And then we planned for a second date. He loves to cook, so he was going to cook for me at his house. I was going to meet his dog. And then the night of the date, we're, like, talking, everything's normal. And keep in mind, like, I live in one corner of the city and he lives in the other corner of the city. So without traffic, it was like an hour and a half. With traffic, at least 2 hours. Like, absolutely psychotic for me to even think that this made sense. But, you know, you got to try everything once. So it's the day of the date and we're talking normally, blah, blah, blah. Like, I need to leave my house at, like, 4 for, like, the 6 p.m. date. So it's like 3:45. We're, like, talking. And then all of a sudden he's like, oh, he owns he owns a pool construction company. Mm-hmm. So he calls or he texts and he was like, hey, like, I know this sounds like really, really bad.
Gotta go build a pool really
He
bad.
was like, he's like, one of my workers didn't show up to this job and now I have to go fix and diffuse the situation. And then he sent me, like, a screenshot from the customer of, like, hey, like, nobody showed up. I'm really mad. Like, why is my pool not getting fixed? Blah, blah, blah. So I was like, he sent the screenshot. I was like, you know what? At this point, like, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Like, it seems very legit, whatever. Then I'm like, dang, this really sucks. Like, if you get done at a decent time, because it's only 3. I was like, if you get done at a decent time, like, I'd still love to see you. We can skip dinner or whatever. And then we're, like, talking. It's like 8 p.m. He's like just about to leave, but I'm like an hour away from home. And I was like, yeah, you're right. Like, this doesn't make any sense. Then he texts me that he got home, he got his dog, and whatever. And I was like, that's great. Like, I'm glad you made it home. Like, glad you got your dogs. And then I think I said something. And then he was like, yep, like, I don't know. And then all of a sudden it was just mid conversation of, like, glad you made it home. I never heard from him again.
Yeah.
And then I waited like a day or two and I was like, hello. I think I said hello, comma, how are you? And it was like 4 days later. Never heard anything. I was like, okay, for sure. So I was like properly ghosted. And that was I think I did it because this is where it comes back. I think that was in like May and now it's October and I flew home last week. And when I landed back in Phoenix. So my phone had been on airplane mode. I turned it off airplane mode. I look at my notifications, and I get a graves, because whenever a man like is done, I put a little gravestone next to his name and put his initials, so he's in the graveyard on my phone. There's a little gravestone KZ, and it's like, hey, I'm so sorry for how we ended things. Like, you didn't deserve that. Like,
you didn't deserve that.
I just treated you like shit, and I don't know what was going on. I hope you're doing well. Like, blah blah blah. Never responded. Never will. I'm like, what? 6 months later? 6 months later?
That's a scene.
What's your goal?
Yeah.
What's your goal? I have moved on. I am a whole different person. Like, truly.
Yes.
I'm a whole different person, you know?
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. But that was like, probably, yeah, that was like mid conversation, never heard from him again 6 months later. I really hope you're doing well. Well, okay, well.
I'm doing fantastic.
Yeah, I'm doing great. I'm great. But yeah, that's my ghost story.
I think I've talked about mine before in the pod.
I don't know.
Because I said to you, what's the craziest screenshot? When you and I just did one. And it was the screenshot of him trying to add me back on everything.
No, that's not the guy I'm thinking of.
Oh, you want that story?
No, that's not the guy I'm thinking.
Yeah, that's not the guy I'm thinking of at all.
I'm thinking of.
You're talking about C, I'm talking about A.
I'm talking about Big Cheddar.
Should I talk about Big Cheddar?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you can talk about whoever you want to, but you have talked about C before.
Yeah, I have.
C?
Yeah. Diablo Man.
Oh, San Diego.
Yeah.
Weird.
No, I'm talking about A.
I'm talking about A
I think
as
there's a
well.
little more possessed than C.
No, but A mattered more.
Yeah.
A did matter more.
All right. Well, since we're not gonna, like, yeah, you can.
Okay.
Do whatever one you feel.
I don't
They're
know.
both good.
I don't know.
Whichever one was spookier and scary.
Spookiness.
Okay. I'll do A.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So
Give the fans what they want to hear.
A and I had met and been on a few dates and started. I really liked him. He was very calm and had everything that I like in a man. And I was like, wow, this is working out nicely. And it was like a slow burn. And we got to the point where it was like a date every week, if not 2 dates a week. And then he came over. He met Ivy. He met Jaya.
Mm-hmm.
He was very respectable.
He was a nice fellow.
He was a very nice fellow.
Yeah.
And then I went home and then I came back and I was like, what should we do this weekend? Because at this point, like, it wasn't a question of like, are we doing something? It was, what are we doing?
Yeah.
It was like to the point of like, okay, what are we going to do? I even called him when I was at home and like he was on the phone with, I don't remember where I was somewhere and he was like talking to people I was with and like pretty much at the point like locked in, you know. I was like, okay, we align on everything, we get along really well, we have schedules that match up, and it was like, yeah, I don't know, almost to the point of full commitment.
Well, I remember after your first date, you had come into my room with damn near tears in your eyes, like, no, like this, like, I think this could be like the one that like is like.
I was like, wow, he's so
in.
normal. And he was like just nerdy enough that I knew he wasn't gonna like.
Yeah, my mom always said go for the nerd.
Yeah, he's a little computer engineer nerd guy, and I was like, okay,
lethal.
I know he's not gonna like really do me dirty because he doesn't have the heart to do that, and he just sits and does computer stuff all day. So I was like, perfect.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, yeah, I was really excited about him. And then I came back and I was like, what should we do this weekend? No answer, which normally we text like throughout the day. Nothing like insane, but like couple texts every day. And it was, I was never worried about it. And then he didn't answer and I was like, wait, should I be worried about this? And the next day, nothing, but it was like a Thursday. So then Friday came and I was like, should we go eat at this place or whatever? Never answered. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to beg for anything. I didn't say anything after that. And then 2 weeks later, we were doing Chris's bachelorette party at the house. We were about to go to Old Town, and I got a text from him that just said, hey,
Yeah.
spookiest part of it all.
Bye.
Boy.
That's the spookiest part of it all. And so I didn't answer. We went out. We had a good time. And then the next day, I don't remember what we were doing, but another text. How are you?
Like, what?
And I just
I don't get it.
I'm great. Have some friends here. And then a few days later, after everybody had left, he was like, what are you up to? And I said, just chilling at home. And he said, can I come hang out? And I said, or he said, would you like some company? And I said something along the lines of, if it were someone that I liked, they could come to the house.
I forgot you said that. Absolute snaps.
And then he's like, I know. I messed up. And he said, can I call you? And I was like, I just want to see like how he plays this off.
Yeah.
So we had like a half-hour conversation, and I was like, he was like, hey, he was
a big man.
He was like 6.
Michael Orr.
Yeah, like
he was probably like 6'4", like 3 something.
He was like 6'5", yeah,
if not taller. Yeah,
he's very tall.
Just a large individual.
And so he said, hey, and I was like, what's going on? And then he said, I'm so sorry. And I was like, so why did you do that? Why act like that? You know, I was like, I thought everything was great. And then he started to go into how he has like an avoidant attachment style, and everything was going so good between us that he got scared and he self-sabotaged it because he was so scared that it was like going so good.
I hate people. I hate men. I hate like nothing's ever scared me when it's going good. No.
Like you can literally kiss my ass, and there's nothing worse that like. But honestly, like I'm the same way when it comes to like, if a man did me wrong and he comes back and he's like, I just want to explain myself.
I'm gonna listen.
I want to know.
Excuse. That's like why he said, "Can I just call because I don't want to text at all?" And I said, "Yeah, I'll listen to what you have to say." Am I gonna go back to him?
No, but I want to know.
No, yeah, you gotta know because like so, curiosity.
Speaking of that, I haven't told you this.
Oh, have you told her?
Yeah, because she was there when it happened.
Oh, I'm excited.
Guess who texted me?
Oh man, who?
D.
Really?
Yes. After the whole fiasco.
Did he acknowledge the fiasco?
Yes, he did. And he texted me to apologize. I got like...
Months later, though. Like, months. What is the issue?
Months. And he's like, you didn't deserve
because it didn't work out with that girl, so he has to go back.
Yeah, that's it.
And I literally said that to him. I was like, so I'm assuming, like, that's not your girl. And he was like, no, like, she was never my girlfriend, but we're not talking anymore. And I was like, I wonder.
Yeah, so that's why you're back.
Yeah.
That's so annoying. It's like the same thing. Like when Kanye texted me, it's like, it's exactly like, you know, whoever he was with didn't work out. When C texted you and A texted, well, I don't know why A texted you, but when C texted you, it's probably like whatever was going on in that middle area. It just didn't work out. When Mr. I'll just say his name. No one's gonna. No. Gerardo.
Oh yeah.
When Gerardo texts me like 8 months later, I'm like, what? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm just gonna say this really fast, and then we do have to wrap up the episode. So I was texting this man once again off Hinge. I've already said his name, so his name is Gerardo, and we're texting. I'm like, when am I gonna go on a date? Like, I'm insinuating a date. I'm hinting at a date. Like, nothing ever worked out. We're like 4 months into texting, 5 months into texting. And it's like his texting's become worse. He's always traveling. He's always this. And I'm like, eventually I get to a point where I'm like, you and I are not in the same spot. You ghost me, then you come back, and you ghost me, then you come back, and you do this, and you do that. And I'm like, I don't have room for that. I'm focusing on myself. I'm focusing on God. I'm focusing on becoming the best woman I can for my future husband. I'm like, you are not that, and you don't deserve that. Okay? Then that was in October. Then in New Year's Eve, he says, Happy New Year's. We haven't texted in between. And he goes, Happy New Year's. And I said,
at midnight.
Yes. Like right at midnight. Like I was like the first thought on his mind, which is crazy. Crazy. I've never met this person in person. And
did you guys ever talk on the phone?
No. Literally, he's never heard my voice, never seen me in person, never any of this. Like this man is crazy.
He's an internet friend.
And then, yeah, literally. And then he says, Happy New Year's. I do not respond. Then February 14th. Happy Valentine's Day. What? I haven't texted you since October. Happy Valentine's Day? It's crazy. And that's when I snap. I was like, who do you think you are to send me a text like that? You will not date me. You will not go out with me. You will not show up for me. Like, you need to go. You need to never text me again. Please and thank you.
Yeah.
And then I think, that was in February. And then I want to say sometime this summer, so June or July, I did get like another text that was like, sorry for how I acted. This doesn't have any ill intentions. I hope you're doing okay. I'm like, just boy, bye.
No, literally.
It's
like when they're doing that, that's like super annoying. Like, get off my phone. But if a man did me wrong, like I do, like that's just the woman in us.
Mm-hmm.
We want to know why.
Yeah.
Like, I want to hear what you have to say. Not that I want you, but
Right.
because I want to know. Like, I want to hear you apologize.
Yeah.
Not for like, not that I care, but I like. It's kind of nice. Like, yeah.
Yeah, no, you do want to hear it.
Tell me you're sorry because you know you're wrong.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and then we haven't spoke since. So
Yeah, that's crazy. When was that? I hope the microphone picks up your nostril breathing.
Like a week or two.
Okay.
Like 2 weeks ago. I don't know where you were. You might have been working, and Maddie and I were like coloring and like sitting.
Or like in Dickinson.
Or maybe, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yes, it was.
All I can say is boys are scary. Scariest thing about Halloween and the scariest stories we can tell are stories about the men that we have encountered.
The male species.
Oh man.
The decent ones.
There are. I have met some great ones and I've met some really, really bad ones. But
Yeah.
I'm grateful for all of them, and I'm very grateful I'm not with some of them. And they didn't work out. Because in hindsight, it's just it all worked out how it was supposed to.
Exactly.
But I hope you enjoyed this spooky, scary episode.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, shit. We will be back next week with more Dancing with the Stars content.
Woo.
We're going to be getting down to the nitty gritty the next couple weeks for DWTS.
And they're not going to take Andy off on his special day, on his birthday.
No. Well, we hope not. We're talking in the future here. Like, the podcast will come after the episode.
Oh,
so we're
right.
hoping 2 days ago, Andy didn't go home.
Yeah.
Yep.
But, all right. Well, we hope you enjoyed this episode. We have some very exciting things coming up for the holiday season.
Yes, we do. So get your looks and your views in there because you could have a special dance.
For an all-inclusive trip to Barbados. Tell your friends.
Special little basket.
Oh.
Goodie.
Alrighty. Well, we'll be back next week. Love y'all.
Love y'all.
Like and subscribe.
Bye. Peace out, Girl Scout.